What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Chris, and welcome to another episode of UCPW Smackdown. We are off, and this is the episode after Bash at the Beach, in which it was a tremendous pay-per-view, from what I heard, and we are officially on the road to best in the world. When we have some tremendous action for you here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am Chris Tracy alongside my colleague Nero tonight, and Nero, this episode, and we got some. This episode is gonna be one night that people will never want to forget.
That is true. As now we are going full steam ahead on to best in the world. So no doubt about it, we have a big night of action in sports.
So let's not kick it. Let's not waste any time right here, as we have stated, as we are gonna see some UCPW Hardcore Championship action up next. Hyped up crowd here in Anaheim, California, and with this hardcore championship action, anything is possible for Roger Strong to defend. It looks like one of the competitors right here is Shane McMahon, a man who is never at all ever since season 2. But Shane McMahon coming out here down to the ring. This could be his opportunity to become the UCPW Hardcore Champion, or maybe he thought that since GCW has captured the UCPW Hardcore Championship, maybe it's time for UCPW to get the title back. So basically, Shane McMahon, as you see right there dancing. Now, do you think that Shane could have the possibility here in this matchup?
Well, that is very possible, considering the fact that the whole rotation was changed so many times here in UCPW. That's definitely very possible.
7 feet tall, weighing in at 385 pounds, the Big Show.
And with competitors here, talk about a huge competitor right here, the Big Show. The last time we saw Big Show was back at the Halloween special here at UCPW. Now, with Big Show, he's been on a back and forth career here as of late. But now, Nero, do you think that if Big Show can get the Hardcore Championship, do you believe that this could be the right moment to strike and try to capture the Hardcore Championship?
Well, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding that UCPW Hardcore Championship. So maybe Big Show can probably step in the middle of it and use that to his advantage to capture the championship.
That could be a possibility, but it's a 25% advantage for any of these four men. And it looks like up next is the final challenger for the UCPW Hardcore Championship, and his name is the one and only Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle, after coming off a loss at Bash at the Beach, against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Maybe Kurt that after he thought that maybe his first night didn't go as well as he planned out to be. So maybe this could be the right opportunity for him to get that UCPW championship.
Corey, what does he have to do to beat the champ here tonight?
Well, as we saw earlier, as we saw last week, Kurt Angle felt coming up short to Stone Cold. So definitely Kurt Angle definitely trying to get on the rebound here in this one.
That could be a possibility right here, but at the same time, the possibilities are endless, and one of these three men could possibly become the next UCPW Hardcore Champion. But the question truly remains, can this man right here, Roderick Strong, who has transpassed the grounds of UCPW and has made the GCW ground have their own hardcore championship. Now, do you think, Nero, that after a shocking moment at Bashford Beach, that Roderick Strong came out into a fatal four-way, that he wasn't planned to be here? At the same time, do you believe that Roderick Strong could possibly defend the UCPW Hardcore Championship here tonight?
It is a possibility that Roderick Strong can defend it. He defended the GCW Hardcore Championship an astonishing 2 times. Which the only person in the UCW that's been doing that so far this season really is Mr. Perfect. So definitely, if anyone can do it, Roderick Strong can defend that Hardcore Championship right here tonight.
That could be a possibility. And you see right there, the Hardcore Championship, that Covenant Championship that Roderick Strong has made the UCPW Universe shock the world at Bash the Beach. And this matchup is underway, as you see right here. Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle are already going at it, while Big Show has already knocked down Roderick Strong. Now, Neil, you've had, after Roderick won the UCPW Hardcore Championship, you decided to have a Hardcore Championship of your own down in GCW. Now, tell me what it was like on the difference between Roderick Strong defending the UCPW Hardcore Championship and how it felt like to hold 2 championships representing both brands.
It was definitely something interesting for Roderick Strong for at one point to hold both UCPW and GCW Hardcore Championships. Definitely a big sign right there. That was definitely something amazing of Roderick Strong to be holding both of those championships at the same time. But the question remains is that can Roderick Strong at least keep his UCPW half of the Hardcore Championship as he lost his GCW half at Battleground?
That could be a possibility. And Roderick Strong going for a bit of a splash around the back of Big Show. And Kurt Angle with a suplex on the ramp to Shane McMahon. Big Show reversing right here. Kurt Angle striking away at Shane McMahon right here. As you saw earlier, Shane had the pin on Kurt, but Kurt was able to kick out. Ooh, and just slapping the disrespect of Shane McMahon right there as Roderick Strong slowly picking up. Oh, and a huge knee into the face and skull of Big Show, and Shane McMahon reversing right here. Looks like Roderick is telling Big Show to get up right here. And Roderick and a huge forearm on the middle going for a pin. Shane McMahon won. And it looks like Kurt is able to kick out as Big Show slowly getting back up. Now Roderick Strong throwing Big Show into the corner. Putting Big Show at the top turnbuckle. What could he be thinking right here? What's Roderick thinking right here? Ooh, it looks like it was a bit of a sidewalk slam on the top turnbuckle. Roderick Strong getting hyped up here already. And a knee into the skull of Shane McMahon with huge vicious strikes. And now Roderick. Oh wait, Big Show's trying to get back in it. What's he doing to Roderick? And just dropping him on the top rope right there. But now Kurt Angle with a huge evil suplex right there on the ramp. As you see right here, Big Show got back up. And now Angle looks like he's going for those triple suplexes as Big Show. What could he be going for right here? As and a huge chop as that third suplex connects. Kurt Angle picking up Shane McMahon. Now Big Show stomping away on Roderick Strong. Kurt Angle, he's got Shane in the ankle lock right here. Big Show right now. Picking up Roderick Strong. But wait, Big Show, he's realizing of what's happening on the ramp. He's going to try and break it up. No way, it looks like Shane McMahon is able to get out of the ankle lock right here. As Roderick Strong, Big Show is focusing on the three men. Oh wait, Roderick Strong got back up, and Big Show, what's he doing? Oh, and looks like it was a bit of a test right there. Roderick Strong tried to tackle Big Show, but apparently wasn't enough. Owen just dropping Roderick Strong on the bat. Kurt Angle is now working on Owen. It looks like Kurt is taking a cheap win. One and a 1 count. Roderick Strong was able to kick out. And now with Roderick being able to reverse right here, Kurt face buster by Roderick Strong onto the side. Big Show had Roderick, but now Strong reverses. Now Roderick. And just how does he have enough energy to pick up Big Show? But now Shane McMahon with a huge DDT, going for the pin. Roderick Strong, 1, 2, and then, no, and Big Show kicks out. Shane McMahon taunting now, and now Shane and Roderick are the only men that are doing a bit of damage on their opponents right here, as Roderick is working on the head of Kurt Angle, and Big Show laid out by Shane McMahon. But now it looks like Shane is actually wanting to focus on Roderick Strong right here. Could that be a possibility of what both of all of the three challengers, Shane, Big Show, and Kurt, need to do to Roderick Strong? Let's see right here. Big Show. Oh, and those plants, those vicious strikes. Shane McMahon going for the pin. Big Show breaking it up after that power slam onto the ramp. And now Shane, what's he doing? And Big Show, huge leg drop right there. Shane working on the head of Roderick Strong. And now Big Show, knockout punch, that huge knockout punch right there. Go for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Kurt Angle is able to break up the pinfall right there.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
And now Kurt reversing Big Show right here. And now Kurt Angle going for pin 1, and no, Big Show is able to kick out.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left.
Now all four men working on each other on the. Oh, and it looks like working on each other on the ramp right by the ramp, and now Kurt Angle with a huge suplex. Do you think that the strategy, and now a huge clothesline? Now, do you think that the strategy between Kurt, Shane, and Big Show is to actually focus on weakening Roderick Strong right here in this matchup?
Can't get back to his feet. You're absolutely right.
And now
that could be a possibility. Is maybe they think Roderick Strong's probably the biggest threat in this matchup, knowing that Roderick Strong has defended a hardcore championship in the past.
And now Big Show just clobbered a ray onto the skull of Shane McMahon. And now Big Show, military press. No, Shane reverses with DDT. Roderick Strong goes for the pin on Kurt Angle. 1, 2, up. And now Roderick Strong focuses on Shane. No, Shane reverses, and a huge back takedown right there. Looks like Shane McMahon and Roderick Strong are two of the top focuses on this matchup. And now Big Show. Ooh, and a huge knee into the back of Shane McMahon, focusing on Kurt Angle right here, and just dropping Kurt Angle onto that steel ramp. Big Show goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Kurt Angle is able to kick out. And now Roderick Strong, huge back bend suplex to Big Show on the ramp. Now Big Show reversing, and now striking away at Roderick. And now a huge leg drop by the Big Show to the hardcore champion. Now weapon of mass destruction right there. Kurt Angle, Roderick right now. Big Show 1, 2, and no, Shane McMahon able to kick out after 2 WMDs right there. And now Roderick, oh, it looks like he was a big teasing Kurt Angle with a bit of an angle slam right there, but now Roderick going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Kurt kicked out, but Shane McMahon kind of broke it up at the same time. And now Big Show working on Shane McMahon as Kurt Angle is trying to get back in it right here. As Kurt Angle on Roderick Strong in the middle of the ramp right there. Kurt can have it right here. No, Big Show is able to break up the angle lock. And no, looks like a backbreaker right there, but no, Kurt reverses with a huge snap suplex, going for the pin on Big Show. No, Shane McMahon is able to break it up. Kurt Angle with a bit of a back suplex right here. Kurt Angle is on fire right here as of late right now. And an uppercut by Shane McMahon. Oh, and a thing taunting Shane. Wasn't enough, but wait. Shane with those tremendous strikes into the face of Kurt Angle. And now Big Show with a huge kick. No, Roderick reverses. And now Shane looked like he was going for a DDT, but Kurt Angle is able to reverse. Now Roderick Strong. And that huge face buster right there. Kurt Angle going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Shane McMahon kicks out. And now Roderick Strong going for a roll up right here. 1, 2, and no, Kurt Angle is kicking out. Now Big Show getting back up, getting Shane McMahon up, and a double choke slam it looks like. And now Roderick looked like he was going for his finisher, but no, looks like Big Show saved Kurt Angle. But now Roderick Strong could be going for an end right here as he connects with the double knee as Big Show with a military press. No, Kurt Angle reverses with a German suplex. 1, 2, and Roderick Strong is able to retain the UCPW Hardcore Championship. Tremendous fashion by all 4 men here in this matchup. As you saw, Roderick Strong hit the double knee and is able to retain that coveted UCPW Hardcore Championship. He might have lost the GCW Hardcore Championship back at GCW, but he has shown that he is able to retain the UCPW Hardcore Championship here in UCPW. What could this mean for Roderick Strong, making a coveted shot right here? Now he's retained the UCPW Hardcore Championship.
Well, Roderick Strong is able to pull it off, and congrats to Roderick Strong on defending that UCPW Hardcore Championship.
We have a great match coming
up next. We have a bit of some light heavyweight action right here. As you remember, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan defeated The Undertaker at Bash at the Beach in the Best in the World Series Finals in order to get a world title shot at Best in the World. And now with Daniel Bryan heading into the finals as light heavyweight champion, he has won the match, defeated Undertaker. So it's confirmed that Edge and Daniel Bryan will battle at Best in the World for that coveted World Heavyweight Championship. But as I spoke to Daniel on what could be at stake for the Light Heavyweight Championship, he told me that he wants to give more opportunities to some of the Light Heavyweight stars here in UCPW. So he has relinquished the UCPW Hardcore Championship and going on to face Edge for the World Championship at Best in the World. So over the next few episodes, we are going to have some light heavyweight action for you here when we're kicking it off here, and the winners of the next couple episodes will head into Best in the World, and the winners of the numerous matches over the next few episodes will be battling out for that vacated light heavyweight championship at Best in the World in a ladder match. And what a great way to kick things off as Brian Kedrick making his way out to the ring as he has heard that Daniel Bryan relinquished that light heavyweight championship. Do you think that this could be the opportunity for him that he has been waiting and deserving to have ever since season 3 premiere?
Shifting gears now, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very happy.
Well, Brian Kendrick definitely has been wanting that light heavyweight championship, and now basically since that Daniel Bryan gave up that championship, it is now anyone's opportunity to go for that UCPW light heavyweight championship. So definitely lots of contenders are definitely keeping their eyes on this championship.
Right you are. Like Brian Kendrick, but now this man right here, a former UCPW hardcore champion, has a bit of a rocky career here in UCPW, but this man right here, Aiden English, is going to try and get that coveted UCPW light heavyweight championship. But the question remains, if he has won the hardcore championship in the past, do you think it might be possible that English could actually capture that UCPW light heavyweight championship?
I can tell you that these superstars are very excited to have the opportunity to compete here tonight.
Well, Aiden knows that the lightweight championship is definitely very possible to capture, and definitely Aiden's been looking to capture another championship here in GCW, and maybe that lightweight championship is the right path for Aiden English to follow upon.
That could be a possibility right here, as Aiden knows on what it was like to actually have a title around his waist. Could he be adding another one in the future here in UCPW? We'll have to find out. But right now, Kendrick and English are gonna battle it out, and the winners will qualify for the ladder match at Best in the World for that vacated light heavyweight championship, as Brian Kendrick is now doing some ground damage to Aiden English, but English reversing right here. And now Kendrick reversing. Now Kendrick, and just dropping English onto the mat. A headbutt, no, a chop. Both English and Kendrick are going back and forth with each other. And a back break, but a huge knee into the back right there. Tremendous backbreaker by Aiden English to Brian Kendrick. Now clobber away. English going for a huge suplex and connects. And English going to the middle, telling Kendrick to get up right here. And now, and a huge, looks like a bit of a twirling uppercut right there. And no, looks like Aiden was going for the kick, but Kendrick reverses. And a huge kick of his own. Going for the pin already on English. One. And a 1 count. Aiden English is able to kick out right here. Now Kendrick going for a huge snap suplex. And now Kendrick working on the head of Aiden English right here. Aiden right now in a bit of trouble right here. As Neo, what could... Oh, wait, Kendrick, as he exposed that turnbuckle, Neo, do you think that after Brian has vacated the light heavyweight championship, do you think that this could be an opening up? Could the possible future light heavyweights be having an open window for their opportunity at that light heavyweight championship?
That is possible. So remember, Daniel Bryan has had that a long time, and there also was that long period of time where Daniel Bryan didn't make much defenses on the light heavyweight championship. So this is probably what these new light heavyweights, this is probably what they need. This is their opportunity to grab that championship.
He's not looking like himself here. With these two guys,
that could be a possibility. And let's not forget that since Daniel Bryan has competed in the Best in the World Series, like my colleague said, he has not been able to defend the light heavyweight championship ever since. That's probably why Daniel gave up the title to give more opportunities for the light heavyweights here in UCPW. As English right now dropping Brian Kendrick on the top rope, going for the pin right now. 1 count. Kendrick is able to kick out. And now English, and a hurricanrana by Brian Kendrick. Now Kendrick going to the top as English is slowly getting up right here. And now Kendrick getting back up. Now taunting at the UCPW crowd right here. As English is stunned on the ropes right here. And now Kendrick clotheslining English on the outside. And now Kendrick following English right here, telling him to get up. But now, what could Kendrick be doing right here? And Kendrick dropping down now. Build a body right there. And no! Oh, and just landing back first on that apron. In an English's back has to be his weak point right here. Kendrick right now, he's telling English to get up and bring more action to him. He is the man of the plan right here. But English being able to reverse with that rolling fisherman, that fisherman roll up right there. But now English right now at the middle elbow right there.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
And now English could have the opportunity right here as English. Ooh, and what a move right there by Ian English. This could be an end right here. Kendrick can he be able to kick out? No, and a 2 count. English thought he had the win right there, but it looks like he has to do a bit of damage, and that looks like what he's doing as he's telling Kendrick to get up right here. Could be going for an end right here. And just landing into that reverse slam right there. And now English going for the pin right now on Kendrick. 1, 2, and no, Kendrick is able to kick out. And now English taunting at the UCPW crowd right there. But now he's going for a huge super. No! And it looks like Kendrick is able to reverse right there with a huge clothesline. And now Kendrick, what's he doing? Throwing English into the corner. And Kendrick with the sliced bread connecting right there. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! English is able to kick out.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
Both men knowing that what's at stake right here. Both men wanting to qualify for that light heavyweight championship ladder match at Best in the World. And now Kendrick, this could be a bit of a weak spot right there as he went for the submission, but no, it looks like English made it to the ropes. And now Kendrick telling English to get up as he is right here. And now Kendrick with a huge drop kick. And now Kendrick going for the pin on English right here. 1, 2, and Brian Kendrick is able to get the win right here. So he is qualified to the ladder match at Best in the World. So now Kendrick is one of the 4 men able to qualify here for that light heavyweight, vacated light heavyweight championship. The man that Daniel Bryan has had a rivalry with in the past here in UCPW, Eddie Guerrero, will actually be competing to qualify for that light heavyweight that vacated light heavyweight championship. So that'll be a big possibility and a bit of a challenge for the 3 other men if they decide to win. So Kendrick right now picking a huge victory right here. The man with a plan, qualifying for the ladder match at Best in the World. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge 8-women battle royal where the winner, as you saw right there after Natalia's loss against Naomi at Bash of the Beach, we have determined that Naomi sat in my office and before the show, and she asked for a bit of a challenge right here. So I determined that 8 women will compete in a battle royal, and the winner will face Naomi for that coming women's championship at Best in the World. She said it was fine with her. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, will be a huge women's battle royal where the winner will be facing Naomi at Best in the World for that women's championship. high top actions we had over the past few minutes here in UCPW. And as we kick things off with this Battle Royal, looks like one of the women here, Becky Lynch, is gonna be gonna have the ultimate opportunity here. But the question is, can she be able to capture the victory here in this Battle Royal and be able to head into Best in the World to face Naomi? Now, Nero, you have had Becky Lynch over at GCW for a while. Tell me what it was like to have Becky Lynch in the GCW Women's Division.
Well, Becky Lynch was the first ever, not only the first ever, but the longest reigning GCW Women's Champion, with a reign lasting for the entire season 1 and the first bit of season 2. So now that Becky Lynch, definitely one of the best female competitors out there, and definitely is a huge boost for the UCPW Women's Division.
That could be a possibility right there. And with that music right there, that could be another. And that means, speaking of former women's champions, here's Dana Brooke, a former UCPW Women's Champion, back at Season 2, back at the beginning of Season 1 and a bit of Season 2, after losing it at UCPW SummerSlam right here. Dana Brooke is going to be trying to capture that UCPW Women's Championship and possibly become a 2-time Women's Champion. Now the question is, Dana has had the Women's Championship. What could be going through her mind knowing that she can have another opportunity to actually get that UCPW Women's Championship back around her waist?
I think Dana Brooke definitely knows that she definitely wants that UCPW Women's Championship back around her waist, and maybe we can see some improvements in this matchup from her ever since she originally lost that UCPW Women's Championship.
That could be a possibility, but the possibilities are endless for any of these 8 women right here. But at the same time, that's only 2 competitors, but now we have to figure out who the next 6 competitors will be here in this matchup. And apparently it looks like it's gonna be one half of the Bell Twins, and it's Brie Bella heading into this matchup. We haven't seen much of the Bell Twins here in UCPW, but maybe Brie Bella can actually shine a bit of moment and have a bit of momentum here in this matchup. Now, do you believe now we know that the Bell Twins haven't appeared mostly here in UCPW? Do you think that Brie can be shining a moment here for the Bell Twins here in UCPW?
That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility for Brie Bella. She definitely wants that UCPW Women's Championship. So we'll see how she does in this one.
Let's find out who is next in this Battle Royal. The women's are a possibility here. And wait a minute. And speaking of UCPW SummerSlam, here is the woman who has actually defeated Dana Brooke for the Women's Championship, Jacqueline, making a surprise here in UCPW, making a return here after a bit of a hiatus right here, but now Jacqueline is back here in the UCPW arena, a former women's champion right here. Do you think that Jacqueline could be actually also looking to become the next UCPW women's champion?
That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility for Jacqueline. Jacqueline definitely wants to be a 2-time UCPW women's champion. That's definitely what she's been seeing in the future.
And wait a minute. There's a little bit talking about surprises here right now. Now, Trish Stratus making her way down to the ramp right here. Now, Trish Stratus could be having an opportunity of a lifetime right here. This could be her moment here in UCPW on possibly becoming the next #1 contender for the Women's Championship right here. Question is, if she can be able to pick up the win, and do you think that Trish could be a possible challenger for Naomi at Best in the World.
That could be possible.
This episode has been a night of surprises right here because apparently making her UCPW debut, the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, is here in the UCPW arena. This episode right here is a night full of surprises right here. Beth Phoenix making her down to the ring. This is a bit of a tough competitor right here. A bit of a free agent as of late here in the whole GCW UCPW in the whole GCW UCPW series right here. But the question is, for Beth Phoenix, this could be a bit of a challenge for her. This could be a bit of a challenge for Naomi. This could be a possible challenger that Naomi has been looking for. That could be a future dream match that we could see here in UCPW. But the question is, can Beth Phoenix defeat 8 other women? And wait a minute. And now talking about another women. Talking about former women's champion. Now Lita making her way down to the ring. Lita, a former UCPW women's champion, coming at the start of season 1. Maybe Lita, after a bit of a back and forth career right here, maybe Lita could have the possibility here in season 3 and heading into Best in the World. Now, Nero, we've seen Lita as a former women's champion. Now the question is, can Lita pull off the impossible yet again?
That is possible. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what Lita can do in this matchup.
Maybe she can still have it in her. At the same time, here it comes. Looks like the woman that lost to Naomi is Natalya right here, making her way down to the ring. Maybe she's going to be trying to get another opportunity here in UCPW, tonight. In which maybe she could be going for that women's championship. We know that both Natalya and Naomi went a bit back and forth, back at Bash to the Beach. But now Natalya making her way into the ring right now. Maybe Natalya could be having a future opportunity right here. Maybe this could be her second shot right here. Possibly becoming the next number 1 contender for the Women's Championship. And this bell is underway, and the bell is ringing, so this matchup is underway right here. As as Becky right now is trying to eliminate Trish Stratus, as Beth Phoenix on the side of the ropes. Now, Lita now working on Beth Phoenix as Becky is trying to eliminate Trish Stratus right here. And now, all women could have the golden opportunity, and that is to become the next number 1 contender and actually have a possible future career for themselves here in UCPW to become the next UCPW Women's Champion. As you hear Jacqueline trying to eliminate Brie Bella right here. But no, it looks like Brie is able to hang on. As Lita and Lita is trying to eliminate Trish Stratus right here. Lita trying to eliminate Trish, but it looks like Trish is able to get out. And now Brie going for those high kicks right there now. Beth Phoenix trying to focus on all of her opponents now. The question is, do you think that Naomi could be possibly looking at all these 8 women and knowing that one of them could be the next number 1 contender for her women's championship?
That is definitely possible. It's definitely possible looking at all these women in the ring. Definitely talented. There was a talented in-ring artist that you see.
Bit of a talent, bit of an all-star talent right here in this matchup. As Dana Brooks got Becky on her shoulders and just planning Becky onto the floor right here. As Natalya trying to eliminate Beth Phoenix right here. Now Brie trying to focus on Becky Lynch right here. She's been doing a bit of damage on Jacqueline right here. Now knowing that 3 of the 5 women here are former UCPW Women's Champions, could we be seeing like maybe one of those 3 women, Dana Brooke, Jacqueline, Lita, maybe one of those 3 women could have a bit of the opportunity and possibly becoming a 2-time UCPW Women's Champion?
That's very possible. That's very possible in this one.
A bit of a time difference here for those 3 women right here. As I can remember, I believe it was Dana Brooke who actually defeated Lita to become the UCPW Women's Champion, and I believe, and as I've been mentioning a couple times, Jacqueline was actually the woman who actually defeated Dana for the Women's Championship. So all 3 of these women, I know what they are capable of in this matchup. So basically, for those 3 women, they are no strangers. But as you see right here, Becky is trying to eliminate Dana, as Natalya is trying to eliminate Beth Phoenix. But now, Dana being able to stay in, as same thing goes for Beth Phoenix. Now, Trish Stratus eliminated! Oh wait, Lita! Lita's eliminated already in this matchup right here. Trish Stratus already trying to make a name for herself. And now it looks like Brie, Hurricanrana, and Natalya is eliminated here in this matchup. Numbers are slowly decreasing right here, as Jacqueline almost eliminated by Trish Stratus. But now Brie Bell almost eliminated by Dana Brooke right there. And now Beth Phoenix focusing on Becky Lynch right here. Both women are going back and forth. Oh, and a vicious elbow into the knee of Beth Phoenix. And now Dana's got Becky right here. Bit of a hold right here. Now with Becky, you've had Becky before. Do you think that now that she's knowing that she can hold the GCW Women's Championship, do you think that it could be a possibility that she can hold the UCPW Women's Championship if she wins this matchup? That's a bit of a possibility right here.
And she delivers a lightning quick strike. Beth Phoenix got her there.
Well, now Jacqueline's focusing on Dana right now, as Dana eliminated by the woman that captured her women's championship before, and now Brie Bella is eliminated. Becky Lynch trying to stay in this matchup, as she was about to be eliminated by Trish Stratus. And now Beth Phoenix, what's she doing? A huge suplex, a huge fisherman suplex. Pray Tree. I don't know who the heck you are.
She's got her where she wants her.
She hits here. This match is over. It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
And now Becky Lynch focusing on Beth Phoenix right here, as Jacqueline is focused on Trish Stratus right here. We're down to the final 4, ladies and gentlemen. Now both women, all 4 women are going back and forth with each other. And now Jacqueline, she might have Trish Stratus right here. It's Trish Stratus is eliminated right here. And now Beth Phoenix with a huge Michinoku driver to Jacqueline right here. And now, what's Beth Phoenix doing? She's actually going for it. Oh, I think she was almost going for the Grand Slam right there. But now, Beth Phoenix, she's got Jacqueline. And now Beth Phoenix could be looking to eliminate Jacqueline right here, as we are down to the final 3 right here. Jacqueline, a former women's champion, Beth Phoenix, and Becky Lynch right here. But now Jacqueline trying to hold on, and she does right here.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
And now Beth Phoenix focusing on Becky Lynch right here, just planning. Becky Lynch
Corey, she's not getting up.
Well,
And now Jacqueline, built oh, and a huge electric chair slam right there.
Whoa, missed by a large margin there. Come on, how do you miss by that much?
And now Jacqueline trying to eliminate Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch gotta find a way. And no, Becky Lynch actually isn't able to find a way, as Becky Lynch is now eliminated here in this matchup. So we're down to the final two, ladies and gentlemen. Jacqueline going for that huge snap suplex, and Beth Phoenix. Jacqueline looking strong in this matchup. Now Jacqueline in the corner right here. And a huge Hurricanrana.
Can only absorb so much of that.
And now Jacqueline looking to try to eliminate Beth Phoenix right here. As Jacqueline, she's got Beth going for a bit of a slam right here, but no, Jacqueline's got it. Jacqueline's gonna be heading into Best in the World and to be facing Naomi for that coveted Women's Championship. What a tremendous win for Jacqueline right here. So now Jacqueline is going to be trying to be looking to become a two-time UCPW Women's Champion. But now the question remains, can Jacqueline do it again? Can she actually get that Women's Championship off of Naomi? We'll have to find out here in UCPW. Huge victory for Jacqueline right there. But now up next, ladies and gentlemen, after coming off of a win over Bobby Roode right at Bash of the Beach, Edge is your new UCPW Women's Championship. Is your new UCPW Women's Champ. Is your new UCPW World Champion right now, after coming off of a huge win in a TLC match against Bobby Roode at Bash of the Beach. Now Edge, knowing that he is the new UCPW Women, is the next UCPW World Champion, the question is, Dan Bryan could be lurking behind the Edge right now, and Dan Bryan could be in the head of Edge right here, as he's going up against British Bulldog here in this matchup. But now, now with that music, that's the sound of your new UCPW World Champion right here. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Edge, the newly crowned UCPW World Champion, coming off of the win at Bash of the Beach, defeating Bobby Roode and ending Bobby's reign. Now Edge, knowing that he has to face Daniel Bryan, knowing that he has to face off against the Best in the World Series winner. Could this be a bit of a challenge for Edge? Maybe Edge could have a bit of a short reign right here. Do you believe that Daniel Bryan could be in the mind of Edge right now, going on to the road of Best in the World?
Well, of course he's got to be, because, you know, Daniel Bryan definitely wants to become UCPW World Heavyweight Champion. And it's kind of all or nothing now for Daniel, because he gave up his light heavyweight championship for the UCPW World Heavyweight Championship. So Daniel Bryan knows that he's definitely gonna have to deliver and bring home the World Championship.
As you see right here, British Bulldog making his way to the ring and making his UCPW appearance here on UCPW Smackdown, coming off of a trade over the past couple weeks, about a couple weeks ago, from the GCW UCPW shakeup. Now, you know, you've had Bulldog in GCW. Tell me what it was like having Bulldog at GCW and possibly future opportunities here in UCPW.
Well, British Bulldog did help. Did help as he is a former TCW Tag Team Champion along with his partner Jim Neidhart.
Wait a minute. Daniel Bryan's music hits, and it looks like Daniel Bryan is gonna be sitting at ringside right here. Looks like he's gonna be studying Edge right here, knowing that those two will face off at Best in the World. Do you think this could be a good strategy for Dan Bryan trying to study Edge right here going into this matchup?
Definitely, you definitely gotta know what your competition is going to be like whenever you're competing against them. So definitely going to take a good look at the competition for Best in the World.
And now this matchup is underway. And now, sorry, they're Edge with a huge suplex, but now Bulldog with a huge clothesline right there.
This WWE of today is stacked with
and now with Bulldog with a huge headbutt.
Here we go, Michael. One superstar determined to make a mark, and
now Bulldog slowly lurking at Edge right here. Oh, and a huge knee. And now Bulldog picking up Edge. Got him in the headlock right here. Oh, and a huge knee into the skull of Edge right here. But now Edge with a huge DDT. Edge right now picking up Bulldog, but no, Bulldog is able to reverse right here. And now, what's Bulldog doing? Oh no, looks like he was going for a neck breaker, but no, Edge reversing. And now Bulldog rolling on the outside of the ropes right here. Edge looking at Bulldog right here. And now, what could Edge be going for right here? Oh, and just knocking down Bulldog. And a huge elbow into the skull. I see the ref is counting. And a huge elbow onto the chest. But now, Bulldog getting back up. Now, Bulldog thrown down by Edge right here, but now Edge looking at Bulldog, and now Edge with a huge clothesline. Bulldog is down, but now it looks like Edge is a bit distracted by Daniel Bryan right here. But now Daniel right here, a bit distracting Edge. And now, oh wait, Bulldog getting back up. Straight punch right there. Now Daniel Bryan actually clapping at Bulldog right here. Now Ed and now Daniel Bryan is walking away, probably knowing that he doesn't need to watch Edge. He can watch from the back by getting distracted. But now Edge tell Bulldog to get up right here. As the ref is at count 3 right now. And a huge Russian leg sweep. And now Edge going for the pin on Bulldog. 1, and no, Bulldog is able to kick out. And now Bulldog back up. And now Edge with a huge Empire DDT. Edge at the corner. Could be calling for an end right here. And a spear by Edge. Spear by Edge. Going for the pin. No, it looks like he was gonna go for the pin on Bulldog, but no, looks like Bulldog is able to get up from the spear. And now he's got Edge going to trying to lock him in a camel clutch right here.
I don't know, guys.
And now, no, it looks like Edge is able to reverse right here.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one.
And Edge with a huge neck breaker. Going for the pin yet again on Bulldog. 1. And no, Bulldog almost at the count 2, kicking out.
This superstar is so happy with this week's power rankings. I'm told
but now, Edge and Bulldog going back and forth with each other. Now Edge doing a bit of work now on Bulldog right here. Bulldog could be in a bit of trouble right here as Edge is going for a suplex. No, it looks like Bulldog reverses with a suplex of his own. Now Bulldog's looking at Edge right here. Now working on the side of Edge's net. Outside of Edge right on the side of Edge right here, but no, it looks like Edge reversing with a huge leg sweep right there, going for the pin. One, no, and Bulldog is able to kick out. And a drop kick into the back of the head by Edge, as Edge dropping Bulldog yet again. He has a headlock in on Bulldog right here, but no, it looks like Bulldog is able to get out of it right here. And now Edge's got Bulldog and just throwing him into the back on the mat right there. And now Edge staring down at Bulldog, going for, looks like a bit of work on legs right there, but no, it looks like Bulldog is able to reverse. And Bulldog, net breaker, no, Edge reverses again. And a drop kick into the back. Edge going for another impaler DDT, busting Bulldog open right here. And you see the blood is, and you see Bulldog's head is busted open right here. Edge taunting at the UCPW crowd right here. Looks like a bit of a 5-second pose, but now Edge at the corner right now. Bulldog getting back up, and then spear by Edge. No, Bulldog reverse. Bulldog reversed the spear, but now Bulldog almost went for that military press slam right there, but no, it looks like Edge was able to reverse. Now Bulldog got Edge into the corner right here. And now Bulldog's got Edge back first. No, Edge reverses and a closer. No, huge scoop slam by Bulldog. And now he's getting Edge into that camel clutch yet again in the middle of the ring. And no, Edge reversing. And now going for the pin on Bulldog. 1, 2. Bulldog is able to kick out. Now the question with Edge right now, do you think that this could be on what he might be seeing in Daniel Bryan heading into Best in the World?
This might be a good time for the finisher.
That could be possible, as Daniel Bryan, he came out here earlier to scout the competition, and now Daniel's probably scouting this match backstage, keeping his eye on it. Because we all know that he wants that UCPW World Championship.
But now, as you saw right there, Edge was trying to go for another spear, but Bulldog reversing yet again. Now Bulldog with a huge body slam right there. But now Bulldog, what could he be going for right here? Bulldog with a huge running power slam, going for the pin. No, it looks like a rope break. Bulldog could have had Edge right there if Edge didn't make it to the ropes. But now Edge getting back up. And huge side to the gut, now to the skull. But the blood is already starting to pour on Bulldog right here. And now Edge putting Bulldog onto the top turnbuckle. What could he be going for right here? What's Edge doing? Wait a minute. Don't do this. Oh, and a huge DDT off of the turnbuckle by Edge. Going for the pin on Bulldog. 1, 2, and looks like after that DDT, Edge is gonna pick up a brutal Bulldog right here. A beaten and broken Bulldog right there. And now Edge now knows on what it might take to keep Daniel Bryan down. But now the question remains, if he can be able to defeat Bulldog, can Edge be able to defeat Daniel Bryan at Best in the World for them and to retain that World Championship? That is one question we'll have to find out in the near future. Edge picking up a victory right here. Daniel Bryan has to be watching on knowing what he's up against right here. Heading into Best in the World. Huge victory to Edge right there. Dan Bryan's probably looking. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, up next is a bit of a impromptu warm-up match. Looks like with Jericho, the newly crowned UCPW Grand Champion, is actually going to be having a impromptu warm-up match, but apparently it's up against Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar stated that he doesn't want Jericho he doesn't only want Jericho at Best in the World, but he wants to have a impromptu warm-up match unknown on who Jericho is going to be facing, and that matchup is going to be up next. And see here the crowd hyped up so far here on this episode of UCPW Smackdown so far. And here comes the newly crowned UCPW Grand Champion, Chris Jericho, after defeating Big Boss Man at Bash at the Beach. And wait a minute, it looks like Brock is hesitating right here. Brock Lesnar attacking Jericho. Lesnar wasting no time right here. Lesnar is gonna be back. Both Jericho and Lesnar are fighting back and forth on the stage. I was gonna ask him what Jericho could be getting into, and now a huge clothesline. But now Lesnar, he told me that he wanted to show Jericho on who he's messing with. Apparently, it looks like he is right here. And now Lesnar making a statement to Chris Jericho. Now Lesnar making his down to the ring right now. Apparently it looks like Lesnar's waiting. No, wait! Lesnar's heading back. And now clothesline to Jericho, knocking him down. Lesnar is not a patient man, and it looks like he's making it down to the ring. But now Jericho getting back up, and a huge elbow to the skull of Brock Lesnar. Now Jericho doing a bit of damage on Lesnar right here. But no, it looks like Brock with a huge shoulder making it down to the ring right here. Brock Lesnar showing no remorse, showing on what Jericho is. I'm showing Jericho, oh, and huge standing into Guri right there, and then to the kick into the chest of Brock Lesnar. Jericho right now staring into the eyes of Brock Lesnar, and a huge clothesline by Brock Lesnar. Picking Jericho up, and no, Jericho reverses. This could be probably what we could be seeing right here. As both men are backing away, and the matchup is underway right here. And now Jericho going for a Michinoku driver onto Brock Lesnar. Now Jericho, he didn't even ask. I didn't even know Lesnar was gonna come out and beat up Jericho. But now it looks like Lesnar has made a statement on who he's messing with and going to be hanging into the ring with at Best in the World. But Nero, with a tough competitor like Brock Lesnar, what could Jericho be wanting to do if Lesnar wants that Grand Championship, or if Jericho wants to retain that Grand Championship against a man like Brock Lesnar?
Jericho's definitely going to have to stay on top of his game, because we know how dangerous and destructive Brock Lesnar can be in the ring. So we've seen it, we've seen the carnage, we've seen the videos, we've seen everything of Brock Lesnar. So Jericho definitely is going to have to be on top of his game, be aware of what Lesnar's doing at all times, and avoid that very devastating F5.
That could be a possibility, but Jericho after, oh, and that probably would upset the Beast right there. Jericho just slapping the face of Brock Lesnar right now. And now Jericho, he's got Lesnar onto the top turnbuckle. Lesnar reverses and kicks Jericho, but now Lesnar, he's got Jericho picking him up, oh, just slamming him down. And now Lesnar slowly pick up, no wait, now Lesnar worked out to the skull of Jericho right here.
There's been a
Now, Lesnar working on Jericho right here. And now Jericho, what could he be going for right here? A powerbomb? No, it looks like Lesnar reverses. Lesnar picking up Jericho. But now it looks like Lesnar is going to be giving Jericho a one-way ticket to Suplex City right now. As he's going for that third tremendous German suplex. Now Lesnar picking up Jericho right here. And now Lesnar's got Jericho on his shoulders. And an F5! F5 by Brock Lesnar to the Grand Champion Chris Jericho. Now now Lesnar going for the pin right now. 1, 2, and no, Jericho able to kick out. Lesnar telling Jericho to get up and give him some competition here, but now Jericho reversing right there. And what could Jericho be thinking? Oh, and Jericho's going to try and apply the walls on Brock. The same way he beat a boss man for that Grand Championship. The walls are locked in by Lesnar, but it looks like Lesnar is able to power out. And now Jericho, Codebreaker. Codebreaker by Chris Jericho. Dragging Brock Lesnar to the middle of the ring. Going for the pin on Lesnar right now. 1, 2, and no, Lesnar able to kick out.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
And now Jericho taunting the UCPW crowd right here. Now Jericho reverse, and now getting that comeback right here. Lesnar in bit of trouble. No, he throws Jericho on the outside. No, Jericho rebounds. And Jericho with a huge axe handle right there.
This guy's on fire. He can turn it on in a hurry.
Lesnar in a bit of trouble right here. Ooh, and working on the arms. Now slowly picking up Brock Lesnar. And now for a second time, going for the walls. But no, it looks like it probably would be Lesnar getting out, because Lesnar is probably going to make it to the ropes, and he does. And now Lesnar getting back up, and now Jericho with a huge elbow. Jericho suplex right now. Oh no way, a brainbuster. That busted Brock Lesnar up wide open. Now Lesnar, he could be in a bit of trouble right here. It's Jericho now working on the arms of Brock Lesnar. But now Jericho, what's he doing? No, Lesnar reverses. And now Lesnar tossing now Lesnar tossing Chris Jericho right there. Now he's going a bit of a camel clutch right here. Looks like Jericho could be in a bit of trouble right here. No, Jericho gets out of that camel clutch. But now Jericho looking at a busted open Brock Lesnar, going for a bit of a Tiger Bomb backbreaker right there. Now Jericho could be calling for an end right here. As Jericho with a code breaker yet again. Lesnar might be knocked down right here. Lesnar could be in trouble right here. Going for the pin on Lesnar right here. 1, 2, and no! I thought Jericho was going to get the 3 count, but no, Lesnar kicking out at 2.9. And now Lesnar. Jericho could be going for a powerbomb. Connecting right here. And now Jericho looking at Lesnar. Oh, and a stomp into the head and skull of Brock Lesnar. Now Jericho with a huge Northern Light suplex that was. And now Jericho going for a third. Walls, he's locking in the walls for a third time. Lesnar's got to find a way to make it to the ropes, and it looks like he is. Looks like Lesnar is going to try and find a way to get the rope break, and he does. As Jericho right now, all of a sudden going for the pin on Lesnar. 1, 2, no, Lesnar kicks out.
Can you believe this? When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you. Here it comes.
Now Jericho could be going for another code breaker right here. And it connects right now, tormenting Brock Lesnar. And now Jericho going for the pin on Lesnar yet again. 1, 2, and no, Lesnar kicking out. Jericho's got me wondering what it might take to keep Brock Lesnar down. 3 lock-ins on the walls and 3 code breakers is probably going to be enough. And now Lesnar getting out of it. And now Lesnar, as you hear the crowd right there, they want Suplex City. And now Lesnar working on the head of those elbows to Chris Jericho. And now, crowd chanting for Suplex City. It looks like Lesnar's gonna give the crowd what they want. Suplex City yet again. With those 3 tremendous German suplexes. So that's number 6 for Chris Jericho. But now Lesnar could be going for an end right here, as he's gonna put Jericho on his shoulders. And now Lesnar with another F5, going for the pin on Chris Jericho. 1, 2, and Brock Lesnar is gonna steal the victory here for Chris Jericho. This could be possibly a change of what we might be seeing at Best in the World right here. But now with Jericho, he now knows that he has to be in sharp lookout. He has to be on a sharp lookout for Brock Lesnar. Now the question remains, if Brock can pick a win over Jericho in a non-title match, can he do it again at Best in the World for that Grand Championship?
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
You see right there, Lesnar is busted open due to that 3rd code breaker. Well, that second code breaker right there. And now Lesnar showing that he is one man not to be messed around with to Chris Jericho. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is our main event of the evening. It is Bobby Roode. Gonna try to, and apparently I've heard that he's found a partner. So apparently it looks like after that loss, looks like Bobby Roode is going to go after the tag titles against. But the question is, Bobby Roode has to show that he is a worthy, that he is going to be a possible contender for the tag titles. So he's going to go one-on-one with one half of the tag team champions, and that is Randy Orton. Hyped up crowd so far as of late, but now looks like coming out first. Looks like the tag champion. Looks like the tag team champions wants to be introduced first. Heading into this matchup right here, one half of the tag team champions, Randy Orton right here. He and his tag team partner Batista have been on a roll ever since winning those tag titles. But now, I apparently heard from Bobby, I asked him what would be next for him here in UCPW, but now, apparently he said that he found a tag team partner, and he brought in James Storm, and apparently, I guess they said that Beer Money is going to be looking to get those tag titles. Now, with Beer Money, James Storm and Bobby Roode, those two, a bit of backstage heat as Bobby Roode was world champion, but now it looks like those two are being able to cooperate with each other. But the question is, can they beat Batista and Randy Orton for those coveted UCPW tag team titles?
We'll have to see. It's been a while since we've seen those two team up. So now it's going to be interesting to see how things will go, if they can still have that experience and that chemistry that they had at one point when they were a team. In the end, to see if they can still bring it to this tag title match.
It could possibly be. So see right there, Randy Orton holding that coveted one half of the tag team titles right here. But now, it looks like Bobby Roode and apparently didn't waste any time right here. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. It looks like James Storm is here representing for Bobby Roode right here. So this matchup is underway. But now, Bobby Roode has James Storm in his corner right here. So it looks like Beer Money are together here tonight as Randy Orton is apparently on his own right here. But now the question is, with Bobby Roode, the question is, with him coming off of that loss as the world champion, the question is, do you think that he could be a possible contender with James Storm to capture those UCPW tag team titles?
That could be a possibility. You know, Roode has definitely had some big title matches with world champions. So he definitely knows that big title feel. But we'll see. But the thing is, we'll see if Bobby Roode will be carrying Beer Money. That'll be an interesting factor.
As you saw, like, speaking of Bobby Roode, as you saw there, backsliding, James Storm a bit distracted with a bit of outside interference to Randy Orton. That probably gave Bobby the opportunity right here. As Bobby Roode now working on Randy, and now Randy trying to get back in it. Saw right there, James Storm grabbed the legs of Randy Orton, but now apparently looks like that interference by Storm did a bit of work on Randy, but now Bobby trying to get back in it. As Bobby with a spine buster. Bobby Roode right now.
The force of that impact should put an end to this match.
Bobby Roode right now could be going for a bit of a history right here as he hits that DDT. Going for the pin right now on the Randy Orton. 1, 2, and no, Randy Orton is able to kick out. And now Randy on the knee right now. James Storm is just watching his partner getting tormented right now as Randy is working on every limb of the body right there. And a huge boot into the face right there, but now it looks like Randy could be calling for an end. And RKO by Randy Orton. 1, 2, and no, Bobby Roode is able to kick out. And now, I'm trying to work on Bobby Roode right here.
Nice job by Randy Orton there.
I see right here, maybe James Storm could be learning from Randy Orton right here, but now, thanks, Eclipse Wrestling for the thumbs up. But now, Bobby Roode. Oh, and it looks like he went for an elbow, but Randy Orton reverses. And now, oh, and a huge Russian leg sweep by Bobby Roode to Randy Orton going for the pin. No, Randy kicks out at 1. And now Bobby, what's he doing? Oh, and a huge knee into the back of the skull of Randy Orton right there. And now, with Bobby, he's got a headlock on Randy right now. But now, Randy Orton right now. Oh, and it looks like Randy is getting back in it right here. And now, Randy's got Bobby. No, Bobby reverses. Now, Bobby, what could he be going for right here? Oh, and a huge neck breaker. Neck breaker by Bobby Roode. And what's Bobby doing right here? Oh, and a huge fisherman suplex going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Randy Orton is actually able to kick out right here. And now, Randy Orton looked like he was going for that DDT, but no, it looks like Bobby reverses. But now, Bobby dropping Randy, but now Randy looks like he's able to get out right here with those huge clubs into the body right there. But now a back suplex by Randy Orton to Bobby Roode. And now Randy picking up Bobby, going for a comeback right here with those vicious clotheslines and ducking. And now a huge scoop slam. Randy Orton on the roll right now, but no, Bobby Roode going reverse right here. And now Bobby Roode slowly looking at, oh, it looks like he was going for DDT. Randy Orton reverses. And now a huge snap suplex going for the pin. 1. Still looks like he was a bit staring into the eyes of James Storm right there. And now Randy throwing Bobby into the corner right here. No, Bobby reverses. I want to kick into the gut of Randy Orton. Now kick into the chest. And now looks like he's going for a body slam. No, net breaker by Randy Orton. And now Randy could be calling for an end right here. Might be striking again. Another RKO. Going for a pin. 1, 2, and no, Bobby Roode is able to kick out right here. But now Randy picking up Bobby. No, Bobby Roode reverses it. And now it looks like he could be going for another DDT yet again. No, what's he doing? I haven't seen that move before by Bobby. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Bobby Roode is gonna be able to pick up the victory here. And now, knowing that not only is Bobby Roode victorious over Randy Orton right here, but now that shows that Beer Money is ready for Batista and Randy Orton, and they better hold those coveted tag titles around their waists until best and well. But now the question remains, can Beer Money be able to get those tag titles? We'll have to find out in the future, but that's going to be all for UCPW here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more UCPW action. Shouts out to Praise Wall and Eclipse Wrestling, and to my colleague Neil tonight at commentary, and to everybody who who comes into the streams or watches my videos. You guys are the true MVPs. We'll be seeing you guys next time on the next episode of UCPW. Until then, this is Chris Tracy signing out. Until then, peace out.